Hello, everyone. Welcome to A Garden a Day with Maidenbrock Gardens, where we explore the world one garden at a time. Today is November 22nd. Today we are exploring Aburi Botanical Gardens in the West African country of Ghana. The garden spans 160 acres and opened in March of 1890. In its early years, it was the site of cocoa and rubber production, and through the years, the garden has become a center for scientific study, education, and training, and a garden dedicated to growing and saving endangered plants. The garden was founded by Governor William Branford Griffith and Dr. John Farrell Eastman on land that had been the site of a Basel mission as early as the 1830s. In 1875, a sanatorium was built on the property to serve government officials, and then in 1890, the land was cleared for the botanical garden. The first curator for the garden was a man named William Crowther, who was a student at Royal Botanic Gardens, Kew. Today, Aburi Botanical Gardens is the oldest and largest botanical garden in Ghana. Since 2019, efforts have been made to increase private funding for the garden. There is a stunning avenue of palms leading to the entrance of the garden. This is possibly its most famous photo attraction. There is also the Tree of Life, a beautifully carved tree deserving of study. One of the most talked about features of the garden is an abandoned helicopter that has been overtaken by a large tree. While most of the plants and trees in the garden have been added since 1890, there is a silk cotton tree that is believed to be the only survivor of the original trees that were once part of the forest that covered the Aburi Hills. The tree is also one of the largest, if not the largest, tree in West Africa. Several of the trees in the garden were planted by dignitaries visiting the garden, including Ghana's first president, Queen Elizabeth II, and King Charles III when he was but a prince. With its abundance of flowering plants, the garden is a haven for butterflies, and bird watchers also will not be disappointed. The birds seem rather tame and will fly close to visitors. Visitors will also find orchids, bougainvillea, a rose garden, a medicinal plant collection, and many other native and introduced plants. The garden is open year-round from 8 to 4:30 each day. Guided tours are available. Well, that's about it for today's garden visit. Join me here tomorrow to find out where we're going next. As a reminder, you can subscribe, like, or follow this podcast at any of the podcast listening places. I will be launching a new newsletter in January. To sign up for that, please visit our website, agardenaday.com, and click on the subscribe button. Thank you for listening today and every day. If all goes well, I'll be right back here tomorrow. See you then.